taking a look at New York. So, at least on paper, they are the favorites in these conference finals. But this could be a challenging matchup for them.
Yeah, on one hand, they worked hard to get home court advantage, but it feels like the pressure is on them to perform because of those expectations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, the energy behind Giannis's play is just unreal. How do you get in his way?
Wade outside. Bosh up on top. Over Yao. Bosh misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Wade. 16 points for him. The kick out to Bosh. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by New York.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Lynn. Pass to James. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Giannis. Here's Fresh. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fresh has got 23 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here is Lynn. Now here's Wade. Pocket 6. Outside Mirotic. Lynn from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Lynn's jumper is money. Got to throw him off balance if you're the defense. When you don't, he cashes in.
Wade passes to Mirotic. Wade feeling it out a bit. Bosh, that's the pick for Wade. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Bosh is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
The Knicks leading by 5. From about 16, Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Lynn. 5 points in the game. Bosh, that's the pick for Wade. Over Fresh. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead.
Boy, I like how Wade commits to his shots with confidence, even when the defense is trying to give him some trouble.
And he makes that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Mirotic, and Mirotic throws it down.
Yeah, Mirotic's going to take advantage of that kind of positioning every time he gets it. You can't give it to him.
The Knicks leading by 3. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You look at Fresh, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Fresh. 23 points in the game. Pass to Reddick. Right against Bosch. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Now here's Wade. He's got 18. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cowens has got 6.
The combo guard Wade, not just a scorer, but a shrewd passer as well.
There's a minute left in the second quarter. Pass to Peeler. And here's Fresh. Now here's Wright. He's covered by Bosch. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And he's good on the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
36 seconds left in the first half. Lynn looking it over. And a wide open look for James. Misses the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Fresh. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Doesn't go for it. And that does it for the first half of play. Knicks lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Bosch, a screen on Reddick. Here's Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
You know, Wade has the capability to put up big numbers, and clearly he's showing it all in this one.
The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. Jumps up. Wade finishing the trip down the floor.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
New York shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Right against Bosch. Wade. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
To the wing right side. Now Fresh. 23 points in the game. Shots good by Peeler. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now here's Wade. 22 points for him. And Bosch now top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Fresh. Oh, wow,
Punched it down with authority. That's how you get your team going.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside, James. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bosh, that's the pick for James. But Trey. Miami no good on that time either. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Fresh. Finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Miami with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Back to LeBron. That's to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Peeler.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Fresh up top. James defending. Redick for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And here is Lynn after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Wade outside. Bosh hits the pick for Wade. And nothing is falling for him right now. New York leading by 11. Fresh with the ball. He's got 27. Lets it fly from 18. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got 6 rebounds in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he converts the layup. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Peeler. Here's Fresh. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
The Heat trail by 9. And here's Wade. 24 points for him. Out to the wing. Bosh with the bounce pass. Redick against Wade. James. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Peeler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Fresh. Here's Peeler. It's tipped. Here's Bosh. Now Fresh. Outside, Redick. Pass to Fresh. Some nice passing by New York.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
The Heat trail by 11. Down low. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Pulls up. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
There's a check-in for the Knicks. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Fresh, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Now here's Wade. He's got 24 to the inside. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Bosh.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Fresh, the pass to Harris. Here's Fresh. Wade is covering. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Bosh kicks to LeBron. Back to Bosh. 6 to shoot. Outside, Lynn gets the three-pointer to fall. Lynn's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Peeler. 8 points for him. Here's Fresh with the putback. And it's Cowens with the rebound. The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Wade. Here's Cowens. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Wade. Over Fresh. No good from Wade. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the drive.
Coming in with strong momentum. He's capable of throwing it down on these drives.
The Heat trail by 14. Lynn with it. 8 points for him. Wade outside. Over Fresh. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wade's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here. Here's Peeler. And that one is hammered home.
Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
His activity on the glass impressive. Keeping plays going with his energy.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 14-point game, and Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Alexander kicks to Miller. Here's Bailey. Antetokounmpo defending. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That free throw, no good. The Heat making a switch here. McGuire's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Knicks leading by 13. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Picked by Yao. Caldwell Pope pass to Yao. Arenas against Harris. That's to McGuire. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Yao.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hopping on the board. Clock at 4. Good on the triple. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Arenas dishes to Mirotic. Arenas kicks to Alexander. Back to Arenas. The Knicks pull it in. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. Makes it off the glass. Yao's got 10 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Bailey. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Inside, here's Yao. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Alexander. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. New York leading by 22. They set the screen with the drive. Here's Fresh. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And for the Heat, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Mirotic kicks to Alexander. Bailey with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And here are the Heat now. The shot from 20 feet away. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hit the crossover, and Giannis will lay it in.
Wow, Giannis flashed a major skill. His ceiling is unlimited.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Alexander. 8 on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 28 points for the game.
Relentless at the offensive end. This is a one-man wrecking crew.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. And a fast break now for New York. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my word. Antetokounmpo plays at a speed that just isn't fair for a big man.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Mirotic. To the left wing. Now Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Here is McGuire. He's covered by Yao. And it's McGuire missing. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. That one falls.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
He'd have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Alexander. Here's the teardrop. Fresh pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The shot's good from McGuire.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Fresh. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Fresh has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Wade. And that one is good. Wade's got 30 points.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Fresh. McGuire with the rebound. A floater. Pass to Bailey. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
On the way, Harris. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yao is such a big guy. His physicality that time rewarded.
At the line, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And man, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Baker, he's checked in for Fresh. Bosh is checked in for Miami. James comes in for Bailey. Good on the second free throw. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Alexander passes to LeBron. For the three, it's rebounded by New York. Yao's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Smart with the drive. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Alexander. Guarded by Smart. Pass to LeBron. Here's Alexander. 6 to shoot. Back to LeBron. From the arc. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And Miami shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Yao. Wade outside. Over Baker. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not an easy distance, but you know what? He showed no anxiety at all.
Yao with a screen on Wade. It's deflected. Stolen by Bosh. To the middle. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 34 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
There's Smart. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Yao. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
To the paint, here's Bosh, and the dunk by Bosh.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
And he gets it to go.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Wade outside. Bosh, that's the pick for Wade. To the middle. And then Bosh with the jam.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The Knicks leading by 20. Pass to Harris. Here's Baker. Now here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. New York moving the ball around. Here's Yao. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mirotic. Yao with the block.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
You know, teams try to buffalo Giannis, but I tell you what, this kid is relentless.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Miami Heat. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the rejection by Giannis. LeBron kicks to Mirotic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Knicks, Felicio comes in for Yao. And Henderson subbed in for Baker. Smart passes to Giannis. And here's Henderson. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one drops.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
The Knicks leading by 17. Smart outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now Wade. Oh, tough finish from Wade.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Smart outside.
2 minutes.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. No good, and a chance to end the run right there. Outside, Lynn. It's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
On to Kumbo, and he gets the quarter to drop.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Fresh.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Another chance here. And it doesn't go. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Outside, Lynn. It's James. Got a piece of it.
No chance to convert that one. Stuffed.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Final. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time